Hi there, welcome to Grammar and Writing Academy, your destination for mastering English. We are so happy to have another exciting journey where we uncover the secrets of language and the magic it holds. Have you ever heard of magic words that can take you on amazing adventures? Words that can transport you to different places and times, just like a magical portal? Well, get ready because today we're talking about a special kind of word called a preposition. These words might seem small, but they have big powers. Prepositions are like magic bridge words. They create connections between different parts of a sentence, making our language rich and meaningful. They're super important for telling stories and describing the world around us. Imagine trying to tell a story without knowing where anything is or when events happen. It would be so confusing. In this lesson, we'll explore prepositions, their objects, and prepositional phrases with clear explanations and some examples for each concept. Let's go. Part 1. Prepositions. What is a preposition? A preposition is a word that shows the relationship between a noun or a pronoun and another word in the sentence. A preposition indicates direction, location, time, or a relationship. Common prepositions are like in, on, at, by, with, under, over, through, to, from, among, between, behind, across, and around. Let's have some examples. 1. The book is on the table. The preposition in this sentence is on. 2. She walked through the park. The preposition in this sentence is through. 3. The gift is for you. The preposition in this sentence is for. 4. He sat beside me. The preposition in this sentence is beside. 5. We traveled by car. The preposition in this sentence is by. I think it becomes so clear now. Do you know that a preposition can be compound or more than one word? So what is a compound preposition? A compound preposition is a preposition made up of two or more words that function together as a single preposition. These prepositions show the relationship between a noun or pronoun and other parts of a sentence, just like simple prepositions. Common compound prepositions are like according to, in front of, on behalf of, in spite of, instead of, in addition to, by means of, with regard to, out of, because of. Examples of compound prepositions in sentences. 1. According to the teacher, the exam will be next week. The preposition in this sentence is according to. 2. The car is parked in front of the building. The preposition in this sentence is in front of. 3. She is speaking on behalf of her colleagues. The preposition in this sentence is on behalf of. 4. They canceled the picnic because of the rain. The preposition in this sentence is because of. 5. We stayed home instead of going to the party. The preposition in this sentence is instead of. So try to construct your own sentences using some of these prepositions to be a preposition master. Best of luck. Now, let's talk about the kinds of prepositions. Here's a categorized list of prepositions based on their functions. 1. Prepositions of location that tell you where. 2. Prepositions of time that tell you when. 3. Prepositions of direction that tell you where to. 4. Prepositions of detail or manner that tell you how, or additional info. Let's explain each kind of them in details and in a simple way. Here we go. 1. Prepositions of location. Where. These prepositions describe the position or place of something. Let's have some examples. At, like when we say at the park or at school. In, like when we say in the room or in the box. On, like when we say on the table or on the wall. Over, like when we say over the bridge or over the bed. Under, like when we say under the bed or under the tree. Next to, like when we say next to the door or next to me. Between, like when we say between the chairs or between two trees. Behind, like when we say behind the building or behind the door. In front of, like when we say in front of the house or in front of the car. Beside, like when we say beside the lake or beside her. Now try to write your own sentences in the comments down. Best of luck. 2. Prepositions of time. When. These prepositions indicate time relationships. Here we have some examples for prepositions of time. At, like when we say at 5 p.m. or at midnight. On, like when we say on Monday or on my birthday. In, like when we say in January in 2024 or in the morning. By, like when we say by 10 p.m. or by next week. Before, like when we say before the meeting or before lunch. After, like when we say after the class or after 8 p.m. Since, like when we say since yesterday or since 2020. For, like when we say for 2 hours or for a week. During, like when we say during the event or during the summer. Until, like when we say until midnight or until tomorrow. Now try to write your own sentences in the comments down. Best of luck. 3. Prepositions of direction. Where to. These prepositions indicate movement from one place to another. Now let's have some examples for prepositions of direction. To, like when we say to the store or to the park. Into, like when we say into the room or into the box. Onto, like when we say onto the table or onto the roof. Toward, like when we say toward the north or toward the exit. Across, like when we say across the street or across the river. Over, like when we say over the fence or over the hill. Along, like when we say along the path or along the river. Past, like when we say past the school or past the station. Out of, like when we say out of the building or out of the car. Onto, like when we say onto the stage or onto the road. Now try to write your own sentences in the comments down. Best of luck. 4. Prepositions of detail or manner. How or additional info. These prepositions provide more information about how something is done or additional details. Now let's have some examples for prepositions of detail or manner. By, like when we say by car or by hand. With, like when we say with a pen or with patience. About, like when we say about the project or about him. Of, like when we say made of gold or full of water. Like when we say like a pro or like a champion. As, like when we say as a teacher or as expected. Via, like when we say via email or via the internet. According to, like when we say according to the rules or according to the plan. In, like when we say in detail or in a hurry. Through, like when we say through hard work or through experience. These prepositions help in expanding sentences with more information or context. Now try to write your own sentences in the comments down. Do your best. Now let's have an exercise. Underline all the prepositions in the following sentences. 1. The cat is under the bed. 2. He succeeded in spite of the challenges. 3. They jumped into the pool. 4. The project was completed in addition to our regular work. 5. The plane flew over the mountains. 6. The message was sent by means of email. 8. With regard to your request, we will respond soon. 9. She ran out of time before finishing the test. 10. She stood between the two trees. Think of the answers and try to write them in the comments down before presenting them on the screen. Now check your answers. 1. The preposition is under. 2. The preposition is in spite of. 3. The preposition is into. 4. The preposition is in addition to. 5. The preposition is over. 6. The preposition is by means of. 7. The preposition is on. 8. The preposition is with regard to. 9. The preposition is out of. 10. The preposition is between. In part 2 of this lesson, we will explain both the object of a preposition and the prepositional phrases. Waiting for you, our lovely and awesome learners. Don't forget that your support means a lot to us. Like, share, and subscribe for more awesome English adventures. See you soon. Goodbye.